He reached way down to pick me up. Had to reach way down. David said from the bucket to Meyer.
Hello everyone, this is your boy Al, aka Knightmayorz, aka Six String Apprentice, aka Double A. I got a whole bunch of usernames out there, so whichever one you know me by. I wanted to go over a little bit today about the diminished seventh chord. It's a very popular chord, used in a lot of churchy type progressions and gospel music. You hear it a lot. You might not know what it is. You might already do. If you know anything extra, something I'm gonna leave out, just post it in the comment board, and I'll, add it later. So let's take a look at the formula for the diminished seventh. All right. So the formula is simply the root. You flat the third, you flat the fifth, and you flat the seventh twice. Okay. So just an example where you take C, the C major seventh, and which is C, E, G, and B. Alright, so what we're going to do is flat the third and make it an E flat. We're going to flat the fifth and make it a G flat. And we're going to flat the seventh twice and make it a B double flat or A. Nobody says B double flat, so okay. Okay, so another way, if you don't know which is, it's always good to learn the proper way, but the shortcut that I know it by is that each interval between the diminished always has 3 half steps between it, or a whole step and a half step, or a half step and a whole step. So say we start on C once again, and you go up 1, 2, 3, it'll land you on the E flat. Or say you go up from C, half step, whole step, or C, whole step, half step. They'll all land you on that same. But I'm going to use the 3-step system because it's easier to count out. So we go from the E flat, 1, 2, 3, which lands us on the G flat, and 1, 2, 3, which lands us on the A or the B double flat. So that's how you form the chord. So where you implement it at, we're going to go up to E flat because that's a pretty popular chord, key used in gospel music. So where this is implemented is on the sharp of the fourth and the flat of the fifth, which is the same note. So the fourth of E flat major is A flat and the fifth is B flat. So it happens on the A. Okay, so let's make A major seventh. Bear with me because I don't play keyboard. There it is. All right. So we're going to take the same formula. We're going to flat the third, which is a C sharp. We're going to flat it to a C. We're going to flat the fifth and make it a E flat. And we're going to flat the seventh, which is A flat, twice. And we're going to make it a F sharp. So your diminished A diminished would be A diminished seventh would be a C, E flat, and F sharp. Sorry, I got off track there. Okay, so this probably sounds very familiar, and what most keyboardists do, they'll throw the tritone over it. So you probably hear that a lot. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of where you probably hear that at, like during a regular church service. So all right, now let's take a look at the pattern of the diminished seventh on the bass. As you can see, it has a very unique pattern. It's very easy to remember. So once you learn where to put it, it's going to be a very useful tool. I've heard it played a whole lot of ways. The example I heard played earlier was I think Maurice Fitzgerald, I might be mistaken, on Lift Him Up by Hezekiah Walker. That was just one way you can play it. There's so many other ways, timings and all that stuff. So I want to show you a couple of ways that I'm used to playing it, some basic ways, and then, you can take it from there. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a C diminished seventh and just play it all the way down the fretboard from the B to the C string. And then I'm going to break down what it was that I said Maurice Fitzgerald, but the more I listen to it, the more it kind of sounds like Reggie Young. It sounds like his bass and it sounds like him playing. So I'm guessing that's probably Reggie Young playing with him. I'm going to break down what it was he did and just go over some more, see if I can find some songs and stuff, with this technique in it. So.
Y'all don't sound like it. Y'all ready? Up Hit the floor, hit the floor.